Hello, I'm Jake and welcome back to another video on my automotive channel. Now, you know me, usually when I do one of these videos, I bought another car. So what I'm going to do, without waffling on about it, I'm going to take the camera and show you it. But first of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the new subscribers. And sorry there's not been much content just lately. But yeah, let's go and check out this new car. So I know you all want to see the XM and he's coming very soon, and guess which one blew the egg gasket again, but here it is, a 2010 Fiat 500C. I started looking for 500 about a week ago, and this one popped up fairly local, about an hour away, wasn't overly bad, and yeah, so there's a couple of issues, Fiat 500 issues, which were very common on the early ones. The wire loom to the boot is damaged, so that needs sorting out, but nothing too serious. It's a 500C with the maroon burgundy roof, and I do like the 500C badge here. He's locked, so let's open him up. New key fob case, which is always important, and I got a nice new Fiat keyring especially for this car. The key case was just, yeah, mank. There we go. So the door card's missing. Basically the window wasn't working. It turns out the regulator is actually working but not pushing the window up and down. Another common problem on these early 500s. So I bought the repair kit to do that, and I'm actually going to take the regulator out today and have a look at it. Now look at this interior. Now ignore the seat, this one's not been cleaned. The rest are all out the car, because I'm not going to lie to you all, this is the mankiest car I've ever bought. Oh my god, if you could smell it when I picked it up. I mean, it was cheap for a reason, right? It's got a few issues, MOT's running out in about a month, but the smell, it's not overly bad at the moment because I got a new air freshener in here, and I've done a lot of cleaning to the floors, the carpet. However, they still got to be waxed, but they look a lot better than they were. There's the door card there. Back seats out. They're in the house being vaxed today by Hannah. I don't know who she's doing that yet, because there's the vats. But yeah, and another issue. Very sloppy gear knob, gear stick. So get that one sorted. But mechanically, it's not too bad. I mean, I do love the interior. I look at that door card, the brown. I saw it, I was like, oh, I do like that interior. That's different. So I thought, let's take a look at it. I didn't actually plan on exactly buying it, but it was good. It's a good price, you know. I think I paid £700 for the car. So with a month's MOT, common issues, the car drove back fine. I will explain in a minute. It did take a little bit longer than usual, but that was all explained in the ad, so that's fine. But yeah. It needs I've cleaned most of it. Honestly, it looked a lot worse than this. It really did. The seats, this one's not too bad, but where they had a baby in the back, there was milk gone off, moldy in the seats, in the carpet, baby sick in the carpet. It's by far one of the filthiest cars I've ever bought. The XM that was parked up for 6 years was not as bad, because it didn't have a baby sick in it somewhere. But yeah, I stripped the entire car. What I will say is the boot where the spare wheel goes, that was flooded, and at some point when driving it, the water eventually comes over into the back seats, so the back seats were just saturated, just soaked. That's why they're in the house being done. Well, being done. I'll take the vats in a second. But other than that, apart from the common Fiat 500 issues, it shouldn't take too much to fix. Now, before looking at the car, obviously there was an ad about it, and it said the thermostat has been leaking. And then I spoke to the person who was selling it, and they said, you know, this thermostat's leaking. You got a top air play every 20 minutes. I think it's more to it than that, but that's fine. The engine is working and everything, and we did get it back. We only had to stop 3 times, I think it was. But new thermostat's in. I done that yesterday. That's all sorted now. But there was a big leak coming from this side, so we thought we'd take a look at the timing bout and everything. And this timing bout is definitely not the best, which I did on plan doing the timing bout, because there's no history with it as of yet. They said they would have a look for the paperwork and everything, but we're going to do that anyway, because I'm pretty sure it's the water pump that's knackered, this leaking everywhere. Once I'd done the thermostat yesterday, I took it for a drive up the road, and the water was just pouring out this side of the engine now. So new bout come in, new water pump come in, and yeah, let's get it all done. The battery seems to be okay now. The battery wasn't connected properly, so it's causing a lot of electrical issues inside the car, but that's been sorted now. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. It's just normal Fiat 500 things, like that boot loom. That's not a massive problem. And like the roof works, goes back. It just doesn't go all the way back, because the car's basically saying the boot is constantly open, and it's not. So I think that's, yeah, we need to get that one sorted. What's this up here? Okay, that's something to do with the roof. We might have to have a look at that. But there it is. It's a 2010 1.2 Fiat 500, and it just needs tidying up. It was actually really filthy. Like here, hadn't been cleaned for about probably since 2010, and it was just so grimy. And getting all the tar and the built up off there is just, yeah, that took a good 2 hours just to clean that up. Wheels, nice alloys on it, they got to be cleaned up as well. Again, not going to take 5 minutes really. I think what I'll do is, when the bout's being done, that wheel come off, I'll get that one on the table in the garden and get that one cleaned up. Nothing really to talk about in the engine. It's got oil, the engine's running. It's a bit rattly, but we now think that's the actual water pump making that sound. And he drove, like I said, he drove fine. Apart from the overheating issue, which was the thermostat, he drove absolutely fine on the way back. But there it is. That's my new little daily, a 2010 Fiat 500. And it's good that it's 2010, because I can actually put my private plate on it, which I was originally going to do with our Mondeo we had. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So all these little fixes, I am going to do videos on how to do it and everything. I think I'll have a go at the window regulator today, so I'll be filming that inside. But it doesn't work. It's not connected to that glass in any way. So we'll get that one out today, and I'll show you all how to fix one of them. This light here, he's sorting out, so I think what I'm going to do is take the entire front bumper off, because see, it's not lined up here properly. So at some point he's probably had a knock or had the front bumper off and not been fitted on properly. So I'll do that. But little jobs like that. So yeah, there he is. That's my new little car, and I have named him Luca. And just before I finish off the video, there's the back seats. Again, these are not too bad. It was mainly the bottom pad, which is in the house now, and that one has been done. That was done yesterday. So they will be cleaned up, nice with the cream headrest as well. And then over here, we have the passenger seat, which is also very filthy. So I think what we're going to do is, we should have some warm weather come in, and we'll wait for that one, because it's too big to be taken in the house, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, and there's also the boot carpet there, where the spare wheel is filled up with water in the back. So what I've done is drilled an hole. That's not going to happen anymore, and that can be cleaned and put back in. Wow, there we have it. That's my new car, 2010 Fiat 500C 1.2. I've named it Luca, just proper Italian name, why not? And yeah, I'm going to do these little fixes on my channel. I know I say it a lot, but I don't plan to sell it because it's just a cheap car. It cost me £700. Insurance was about £303. Tax £35 a year. It's just the perfect little car to keep as a B car, and that's what I've been calling it at the moment, is a B car. So if we do have any issues with all the cars, we got a B car. Like I mentioned, the Rover Streetwise head gasket's gone. Citroen XM still needs a lot of work. He might be shifted on just to make room. Hannah's got a new car which we'll see coming up very soon, the little 2000 Fiat Seicento. So all these cars, and to be fair, the Megane's, it's okay at the moment, but I wouldn't want to take it on motorway. There's still something up with these bearings. So this little Fiat, it's my 12th Fiat as well, which is crazy. 8 of them have been classic Fiat 500s, of course, but my 12th Fiat. My second car was a 2009 Fiat Pop, which my brother still has, with the Abarth body kit on. So yeah, that's it really. If you want to see more on the car, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you again very, very soon with more on my cars. Bye until next time.